Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over the most recent episode of Smackdown from February 13th. The reason why I'm so late on this is because I didn't watch it. I was watching the NASCAR truck race from Daytona. So yeah, and I was going to watch it Monday. I was going to watch it Tuesday, but now I'm watching it today, so now I can finally give a review on it. I'm going to be going over all the matches and segments. I'm going to rank them and give the full show a rating at the end of it. So yeah. So the show started up with Tiffany Shan and her segment with Nia Jax and Lash Legend. I was not really enjoying that. It felt kind of off. I don't know. Tiffany's promo game isn't the greatest, honestly. Lash, when she did her part, it was okay. But I really just wasn't feeling the segment. That's why I was so glad when Rhea and Io came out. But yeah, I'm gonna give this segment a 2.8 out of 5. I just wasn't feeling it to kick off the show. And then Rhea, like I said, Rhea and Io came out and they had their match for their women's tag team championship afterwards. So yeah, and the match was honestly good. Like the first part of it before the commercial, it was just boring, and it was one of those tag matches that I absolutely hate. It's like the first half, I legit just hated because I hate those formatted matches where they're waiting to tag in the bigger star. It's just super annoying. I've always hated that type of match. And then once Rhea got tagged in, we moved on from that BS. The match honestly was getting into a good point, and honestly, it was becoming very enjoyable. But no contest was called for some, unless it was double count. I really don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and check. Having a no contest for it is just very anticlimactic. It's very anticlimactic. Even even when it was becoming a good match too. It was becoming an enjoyable, very enjoyable match. It's just unfortunate we got no contest. Like that's just bizarre. That was certainly a weird decision, but it is what it is, I guess. I mean, yeah, not bad. This was a good match. I'm gonna go to 3.4 out of 5. So yeah, now let's move on. Okay, next up was Carmelo Hayes having his segment with Ilya Dragunov and Solo Sikoa. Honestly, this segment was pretty good. It was basically Carmelo saying how he wanted to bring prestige and honor to the U.S. Championship, and he was keeping his promise to Ilya Dragunov about having their title match like right there. But then for some reason, Solo and the MFTs come out and say, well, Solo advocates for himself to be in the title match instead of Ilya, and all that, which is fair, I guess. But yeah, that's it. That's about fair. That's pretty fair. That's fair, I guess, on Solo's part. And then for some reason, the MFTs just destroy Carmelo and Ilya. After they kind of wanted, they were teasing a WWE Tag Team title match, which I would not have hated if they would do, or if they would have done. I would not have hated that. So yeah, and then out of nowhere, Apollo Crews and Matt Cardona and Shinsuke Nakamura come out to help out Carmelo and Ilya, and sets up for the most random 10-man tag team match ever. Which, okay, that's cool. I guess I'm gonna watch it here. By the way, how the hell is Apollo Crews still on the roster? Like how has he survived all the budget cuts? It's insane to me. But yeah, I'm gonna give the segment a 3.6 out of 5, and the match I'll give it to you right now. Hold on. So then I just finished watching the 10-man tag team match, and for some reason that was insanely fun to watch. I have no idea why. This tag match that literally means nothing, it was very fun to watch for no reason. So yeah. MFT got the win. Yeah, like I said, this was the most random match ever, but the MFT got the win. Tama Tonga actually pinned Carmelo Hayes, and they did win clean too, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool there. But that's really about it. Yeah, that's really about it. I'm not even kidding you. I'm gonna give it a 3.8 out of 5. It was just a fun match. That's it. Literally, that's it. The most random match ever was pretty fun to watch. I'm okay with that, but at the same time, like what? All right, let's move on. Next up was the Elimination Chamber qualifying triple threat match for the women between Alexa Bliss versus Zelina versus Julia. This match was good. They had some pretty good chemistry, pretty decent pacing too. And yeah, it was also one of those triple threat matches where like every person in the match was actively holding their part up. Because in the normal triple threat matches, it would be like one person rests on the outside while the other two fight. No, it was all three of them fighting at the same time for most of the match, so it was pretty cool there. I'm going to give it a 3.7 out of 5. Alexa Bliss won, and now she is going to go in the Elimination Chamber match. So that's cool there. Now let's move on. So then next up was Trick Williams coming out and cutting a promo before his match against Rey Fenix. Yeah, in his promo, all he was doing was basically dissing Sami Zayn, hyping himself up for the qualifying match next week, and then low-key kind of dissing Ray Phoenix before his entrance hit. So, yeah. But Trick's promo game, honestly, has still held up tremendously well from NXT. And they've been booking him really amazingly to start off for his first 2 months on the main roster, so that's pretty cool there. I'm going to give this segment a 3.7 out of 5. It was really well done by Trick. Pretty cool. Next up here was Trick Williams versus Ray Phoenix. And this match was very fun to watch, honestly. Through 2 matches with these two, it already looks like they have amazing chemistry with each other. It was a lot of fun to watch. Some crazy spots too. You had Trick Williams hit like a knee strike, and it turned Ray inside out. Ray's selling, by the way, was absolutely phenomenal. It was pretty cool. This match was very fun. I'm gonna give it a 3.9 out of 5. It was fun. It was very fun to watch. And then next up was the WWE Women's Championship between Jordynne Grace versus Jade Cargill, featuring the dinner date of Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio, which I thought was cool, but at the same time, it just made me realize that they just do not care for this championship, because championships are supposed to be the focal point. Meanwhile, you just had everyone talking about Liv and Dom's date and all that. So, I mean, yeah, I liked it. It was funny, but at the same time, like, gosh, put some what's it called, caring into that championship or something. For the match, it was good. It was a hard hitting and kind of stiff match between these two, and yep, it was good. It was enjoyable. I just question why they just never had Jade have over 5-minute matches. All they've had her do is squash people, and the one time she actually defends her title, it's a good match. I'm gonna give it a 3.4 out of 5, but at the same time, like, come on, can you put some more tender to love and care to this championship, please? I beg you, because honestly, it was not that bad from what I see here. So yeah, now let's move on. All right, and finally, the main event of the night was the Triple Threat Elimination Chamber qualifying match for the men. This time, it was Sami Zayn versus Jacob Fatu versus Cody Rhodes. And this match was amazing. This match was so much fun to watch. It was 21 minutes of low-key peak wrestling. It was very fun to watch. And then the ending happened, which, oh my goodness, I saw so many crash outs when this happened. I was not even watching it while it happened. I just saw so many people crashing out. Oh my gosh, terrible, terrible. What are we doing here? Why are we doing this and all that? I just watched it for myself right now, and I can see why everyone's complaining. Drew comes in for some reason. I don't even know why he's still trying to do this at this point. Kills Jacob, basically hands the win to Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn still Helluva kicks Drew. Actually, no, before all of that, Drew claymores Cody, puts Sami on top of Cody. Cody still kicks out when the ref comes back in the ring. Drew re-kills Cody. Sami Helluva kicks the crap out of Drew, and then Cody miraculously recovers within just 5 seconds, and then just does a crossroads to Sami for the win. Honestly, I would have been okay with Sami or Jacob, but I feel like they're just gonna force Cody down our throats again. Honestly, it's not that I hate Cody. It's just I love Cody with a passion. But like, dude, they're just forcing us to watch this. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, the match was amazing. I'm not gonna let the ending like ruin the match for me, but damn, dude, you could have done a lot better than that. It was so expected that Cody was gonna win. As soon as Drew came in, I'm like, yeah, as soon as Drew came in, the initial thought was, yeah, Cody's gonna win because of whatever BS Drew screws up, and that's gonna set up the feud, or that's gonna set up the WrestleMania match, right? Because we all know Cody's winning the Chamber. I'm hoping that's not the case, but I think that's what it is. I'm thinking that's what it's gonna be. That's what's gonna happen. Sorry, I messed up there. I just need to rant. I'm sorry. I'm going to give the match a 4 out of 5, so yeah, there's that there. Here are the rankings for all the matches. Obviously, Cody, the Triple Threat match was the match of the night. And then there's rankings for the promos. I liked Trick's promo the best of the night, low-key. And then, yeah, I'm going to give the show a 3.5 out of 5. I thought it was well-paced. I thought it was still pretty good. Yeah, nothing really too much wrong with the show. The beginning of the show could have been a lot better, but overall I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. So yeah, 3.5 out of 5 though. So that's gonna do it for this video, everybody. Thank you for watching. Have a good night and goodbye.